What's up, guys? CryptoSavy here. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Is it rally time or is this a fake out? That's what we're going to talk about. I want you guys to remember we have a free Discord group in the description below the video. Definitely check it out, and let's get on with the video. All right, guys, as always, I want to remind you I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is my opinion and my view of the market only, not yours. So let's take a look at, there is a disclaimer scrolling on the bottom. Make sure you read it. We're going to take a look at the headlines just to get a feel for the sentiment. Stop treating Bitcoin as risky. It's a safer asset than most. Bitcoin remains steady amid weaker volume. Next BEO governor, be prepared to lose all your money with Bitcoin. Bitcoin price climbing back to 9,000. Here's the key level. Bitcoin could moon if Jack Dorsey is ousted from Twitter. Bitcoin price analysis. Bitcoin USD is the only Fibonacci level. It seems kind of bullish, kind of bearish. 41 is our fear and greed index. We are 1 point up from yesterday, still in the fear. Let's look at Bitfinex, BitMEX, and Binance total longs versus short. Longs are 60.84%. Shorts are 39.16. Bitfinex still crazy longs. Let's look at the monthly. Don't forget, guys, definitely smash the likes. I want to see how many likes we can get on this video. Let's shoot for 500 likes. Also, leave your comment down below. That gets you entered to win a free t-shirt. And you can check the t-shirts out on my wife's webpage down below, inkyyourimage.com. There's some other affiliate links down there that help support the channel, and you can get some free crypto and some other things. Definitely check them out. And let's get on with it. So 92, that was very important in January, and I'd said if we closed above it, it was bullish. And as you can see, February, we had a nice run, came back down below it, and now that's going to be a key level again. If we can get back above that, it's probably going to be support again. But I wouldn't get too excited. If you guys have been watching the channel, you know what I've been talking about. I said if we get the run up to 11.1 to 11.3, that's going to be this week, and it could possibly be happening this week, guys. We've been talking about this for quite some time. And reason being, the reason I get that level is if you take the Fibonacci retracement and put it from the swing high over here, the all-time high, and you bring it down to the swing low, which was our 3,200 down here, and you look at the golden pocket zone, that was our run up last year at the 13.8, hit right in the Fibonacci zone. Now if we bring that Fibonacci retracement to last year's high and over to this year's low, the golden pocket zone is right there, the 11.1 to 11.3 zone. And we, like I said, we've been watching that for a long time. It is possible we get a run all the way up there this week if it's going to happen. Can't guarantee it, obviously, but either way, if we do get up there, I think we are going to get rejected hard. I will be shorting that area. If you guys are interested in being able to long or short the market, I will leave a BitMEX or a Bybit tutorial up top. Definitely check it out if you're interested in trading. It does have a bonus for signing up. I have links down below to PrimeXBT, Bybit, and Femex. Definitely check them out. All of them have a bonus. If you sign up, make a deposit, you get a bonus on top of that. So anyways, let's see what what I was saying is we could get a rejection at this 11.1 to 11.3 range and probably come back down and test this bottom trend line again. Again, guys, that's not a guarantee, but I do think it's a good possibility that's what happens. But if we break this top trend line, I think it's going to be extremely bullish. And I don't want to say if, when we break it, depending. Let's look at the daily. Looking at Bitcoin on daily, and I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible, guys. I got to get out of here. But we are back inside here. We broke back above this trend line that we broke out of, came back down and was getting resistance on it. We are getting a nice run up right now. We're at 9,100. If you guys have been following along, we've been calling this. We could possibly get up to this 95.50 range and stick around. We'll take a look at it in the 4 hour and take a look at some other scenarios that I have as a possibility. But as of right now, we did get a nice bounce off of this in the daily right here. That's pretty damn good sign. If we break below this trend line here, then we're looking at these lower lows down here that we've been talking about, and we'll go into that in the 4 hour also. Let's take a look at the RSI. RSI is looking pretty good, guys. If you guys been following along, we had this falling channel right here. We came up into the rising channel, popped out of the falling channel, and popped back down right here out of the rising channel and into this falling channel again. Now we are popped back out once again, looking pretty bullish here, guys. We'll take a look at my targets here in a second, but if we just by looking at this, we have quite a ways we could go up. Let's look at the 4 hour. Again, guys, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and leave your comments down below. Take 2 seconds out and do it. It's all it takes. I do these every single day updates for you guys, so make sure you subscribe to the channel and tick the notification bell to get you notified when I post new videos. We have been killing these targets on this channel. So, all right, looking at where we're at now, as you can see in the RSI on the 4 hour, we talked about this last night in the Discord. We had popped out of this falling channel that's extremely bullish. There is a chance we come back down, retest the top of it before continuing, but it looks like we are definitely, most likely, headed up to test the top of this trend line again. And let's see where the targets are for that. I do want you guys to keep in mind that there still is a possibility if we do break this pink line here, which on the 4 hour, we did break below it a little bit here, which kind of makes me think that it has been weakened. So, but if we took a measured move of this as a rising wedge, depending on where we break out, say if we broke out over here, broke down out of it, we could go as low as at 5,400, and that is the 0.786 Fibonacci retracement of this whole move here. So do keep that in mind, guys. That is definitely a possibility. Don't get too bullish here, but we will take a look at another possibility. And I'd been talking about this since way back here in the beginning of mid-January, beginning of January, somewhere in this area. I said to watch for this as a possibility with 10.5 as a neckline, an inverse head and shoulders, and it does look to be like that is playing out. We could get a rejection here at the $92 to $95 level and still come down to these lower lows to get a bounce. We could go as low as the 72 to 7,300 and this still be valid. But if we break below that, then I would expect to go down to that 5,400 level. But if we were to continue up from here, this could be the end of the shoulder. I don't necessarily think so. I think we're probably the highest we would get here if we continue up is maybe 95 to 97. And I'll show you why here in a second. Let's go back into the 4 hour. And if you guys been watching, like I said, the 4 hour, we've popped out of this falling, I don't know if you guys can see that, this falling channel in white. I do believe we are pretty bullish here. Damn it. So let's look at what might be going on now. If you guys been paying attention, my charts are a lot different than everyone else's because I actually do my own charts and they don't change every time I make a video. They are the same charts. We go over them and look at what's going on. A lot of the other guys have no clue what they're doing. They just copy each other. So you see the same thing on all the TA channels. This TA channel is different. Make sure you subscribe. We do keep a pulse on the market. So looking at this bottom trend line, we've had all this here forever. You can go back and check my videos. What I did was I cloned this line and I put it up on top of this wick here, this wick here, and this wick here. And if you guys look how it reacted to that, we talked about it being support and resistance all the way up, which it was. As you can see, each time we got on one of these, it was support and resistance. And we did break through, came back down, broke back below, and same thing, support and resistance. We have not come back down to check this one. Now let's look at the targets. We did break through the top one again. We're most likely going to get some resistance up here between the 92 and 92.50 range. Let's look at this falling channel right here. Looking at this top trend line, the bottom resistance line. Do a measured move, put it up to the top, and that gets us around that 92.50 range. Now, also, if you look in here, I have a falling wedge, broadening wedge here. And the measured move of the broadening wedge we would extend this line down. It's actually, the measured move of the falling wedge is quite a bit higher. That gets us up to around the 93.50 range, which also lines up with all this congestion over here, all the accumulation or whatever. But I do see us possibly going up to the 9,500 to the 9,700. 9,700 is 0.618 Fibonacci. The 0.5 is at around 90. Well, of this move is around 94.50, but the 0.5 of this whole move up here, or 0.236, is at about the 95.50. So that's kind of what I'm targeting around the 9,500. And I'll show you why right here. Let's go into the 1 hour and just give you an idea what I'm looking at. I was looking at this as a possible inverse head and shoulders also, with the neckline right around 89.65, which is also the 0.382 Fibonacci level. Like I said, the 0.236 is up here at the 539, and I expect possible rejection if we get all the way up here. But like I said, we could go as high as 97. I'm not really confident in that. But if we take a measured move of this inverse head and shoulders here, we measure from the neckline all the way down to the tip of the head here, bring it up top where we broke out. That gets us up around that 95.35. Remember, this is on Coinbase. It's a little bit different on every exchange. But anyways, that is my target of this inverse head and shoulders here. But like I said, expect some rejection at 92, possibly come back down and retest this 89.60 range for support before continuing up. But this is my target as of now, and that doesn't mean we go straight up there, guys. It could take a couple days. But always keep in mind, this week we could still have a massive rally. It is a possibility. If we do and we break that 10.5, looking at this as an inverse head and shoulders, like I said, I believe we get rejected if we get up to 11.1, 11.3, and I'm not saying that's going to happen, but I'm just saying if. But if we looked at this as an inverse head and shoulders, the measured move on it, if we break that 10.5, would be around 14.6. As crazy as that sounds, it's possible. But like I said, guys, I really think we're going to see some lower targets here before doing a move up. But we'll keep an eye on it. That's why we do these daily updates every single day. So make sure you're subscribed. Let's take a look at Litecoin. And Litecoin, same thing. We look like we are getting resistance at the 55 EMA here. That's another thing I didn't point out, but the EMAs, guys, are looking pretty damn good. They were very bearish, but they are pulling up. We had talked about needing a big push up to turn them around, and that's exactly what's been happening. Let's look at them in the 4 hour. Yeah, they're turning up, looking pretty bullish. 1 hour, same. So anyways, we have a measured move of this. I had this trend line drawn off the bottom of these 2 wicks here, brought it up to, this wick. We did poke through, so guys, it does look like we could be going as high as 72.40 with Litecoin. Expect a major resistance around the 66 level on the 4 hour as a 200 EMA, so keep that in mind. But if we do break the 66 level, I'm looking for the 72.40. Also, if we look at the RSI, we are coming up to the top of this broadening wedge here, which is probably going to be most likely around the $65 range. If we break that, then, like I said, most likely headed up to this area. If we can break that 66, my target's 72.40. Let's look at Ethereum. So Ethereum, we have broken out of this triangle here. The measured move off of that is 260. I do look for resistance at the 0.5 retracement of this move, which is 249. That's also the 0.236 of this whole move here. So 250, 249, 250 is going to be heavy resistance there. If we can break that, I'm looking at the 260. I don't see us going up much higher. I guess we could possibly go to the 0.786, which is 273. But I'm looking more towards the 260, 250 to 260 area. If we break that 250, most likely headed to the 260, which is the 0.618, 0.65 golden pocket zone. So that's what I'm looking at, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Definitely don't forget to subscribe by clicking the CryptoSavy logo above my head. Smash that like button. Leave your comments down below. What do you think? Do you think this is a fake out? We're going to go down. Do you think this is going to continue up? Let me know in the comments down below. Thanks a lot, guys. Don't forget to check out the affiliate links down below. Have a good one.